Good morning. It's Wednesday, February 5th, and there are several bills in committee in Alabama today that either are mirrors of other legislation presented in other Republican states or are likely to be presented in the future in Republican states. So pay attention because they have very wide-ranging implications and this could severely hurt immigrants, not only in Alabama, but in other Republican states that might introduce similar bills. So let's talk about them. First is Senate Bill 53. This is makes human smuggling a felony. Now, human smuggling basically means criminalizing anybody who might be caught transporting an undocumented immigrant in the state of Alabama. We have seen this presented in other states, and if passed and it does move forward in Alabama, is going to cause huge issues in terms of labor, right? If there are laborers coming in from other states, nobody wants to be caught transporting or smuggling an individual, and people are going to be less likely or inclined to take jobs in Alabama. Also, Senate Bill 55, which is driver's license recognition. I already talked about something similar in Oklahoma. Essentially, Alabama does not want to recognize and wants to, in fact, criminalize driving with a valid license, but a license issued from another state that might give individuals who are not documented licenses, so that then if they are in fact driving with their licenses in Alabama, they get pulled over, they can still be ticketed as driving without a license and possibly jailed. Senate Bill 62, which are ID restrictions for licenses issued by the Conservation Department. This basically aims to prevent undocumented immigrants from using these licenses as loopholes to verify identity. That's about all I can say about that. Now, Senate Bill 63, a big deal. This is DNA and fingerprint collection of undocumented individuals. So, for example, if an undocumented individual is incarcerated at the county level, right, by local PD for, a bar fight, they're literally going to forcefully take fingerprints and DNA from those undocumented immigrants in custody, which could be a huge privacy concern and create a state level database. Senate Bill 66 is a forgery law expansion. Now, this is really aimed at criminalizing individuals who use, for example, fake socials or somebody else's green card or visa to obtain employment. Clearly, this is going to deter people from seeking employment in Alabama. I'm not saying what they're doing is right, but there's definitely going to be an economic impact to Alabama. It's aimed, of course, at deterring misuse, but it's going to definitely exacerbate fears in immigrant communities. So those are kind of the bills to keep an eye on in Alabama. You definitely should keep your ears to the ground to make sure, I'll try to do my best to see if they actually pass and move forward, because these are going to have wide-ranging implications, not just in Alabama, but there are going to be many states that follow suit.